You want to learn from books and absorb knowledge, but you discovered that it is not that easy, right? Let me tell you that you are not the only one. And it is not your fault. In fact, most people are never thought about how to absorb knowledge from books. It sounds crazy that we all go through 10 to 12 years of primary schooling, 3 to 4 years of secondary school without learning how to absorb knowledge from books best. But that is sadly the way it is. I have never heard of a class on how to best learn from books in primary or secondary school. We have been taught that we can learn from books by just reading them. As you discovered, that is not the case. In fact, reading is not the same as learning. Reading is part of how we learn from books, but that is not how our minds absorb knowledge from books. When you start reading, your goal, like everyone, is to absorb the knowledge. But that is not what is going to happen. That is because when you begin to read the usual way, you are instructing your mind to decipher the words and sentences in the book. Deciphering is when you read the terms and sentences in a book and move on. It is also known as passive reading. When you reach the last paragraph on a page, you will forget what you read in the first one. That is because you are using your short-term memory when you read the usual way. Your short-term memory can only store about 7 concepts at the same time. If you want to absorb everything you read and recall it at will, you have to first understand how your mind learns new things. Your mind can decipher text by passively reading it. But it is not a reading machine. It can store information by force memorization using different memorization methods. But it is not a passive hard drive. In other words, your mind is not an information processing machine. It is a problem-solving machine. When was the last time you had a problem remembering tutorials? That is information on how to do something. Never, right? That is because your mind was in problem-solving mode. And when it is in problem-solving mode, it absorbs everything about the subject. You don't have to worry about comprehension or remembering what you learned. Your mind will do all of that for you effortlessly. There is a link to a full step-by-step SKILLSHARE course about how to read books and absorb knowledge in the description below. You can watch the entire course for free by signing up for a free trial. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button.